as the Nationals took care of the Padres 4-0. Joey Votto needed only a triple to hit for the cycle, leading the Reds over the Phillies 9-8. He leads the entire National League in runs batted in. The New York Mets put together 10 hits total as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 3-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. A.J. Pollock had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Diamondbacks grab a victory against the Brewers 9-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. The Colorado Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 9-8. The Dodgers total 11 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-2. Michael Pineda struck out 12 on the way to the win as the Pinstripes took care of the A's 3-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-5. The Boston Red Sox cracked 16 hits on the day as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-6. The Tigers got 11 overall hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-4. The Cleveland Indians grabbed 13 hits in the game as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 4-3. The Minnesota Twins launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Rays 6-5. The Astros got 12 hits in this one as they blew out Baltimore 7-1. Also out of Houston, starting pitcher Charlie Morton will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's dealing with a strained pectoral muscle. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the major.
Saturday Night Baseball on MLB Network from 24 Willie Mays Plaza in San Francisco. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, there's a lot of numbers you throw out there for pitchers, but I look at the batting average against, and overall, opponents are hitting under 200 against him this season. That is domination at its best. Look for him to have a good start in this one.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And our first pitch taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's an absolute ribby machine. Top 5 in the NL and RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Brandon Phillips comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Now the pitch. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. Comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. And the pitch on 2-1. This pitch is popped up. Belt is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Outside in a full count. 3-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Julio Teheran will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-handed hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Now to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
And a ball 1-0. H, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What are the keys to success for them today, Harold?
I'll tell you what, this is one of those pitcher's parks you come in, you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? They throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Career numbers against Julio Teheran, 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Tehran has his target, the 2-2 pitch. Lined hard to center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants down in order. We are still scoreless. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Matt Kemp.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, 0 for 8. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one. Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second with one out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have him in trouble.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. Still without a home run, 10 RBIs. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul. And I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, 1 for 5. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Pence has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
At the plate, Julio Teheran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants nothing. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First pitch of the at bat. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Here's Buster Posey now. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. 7 hits in 13 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Denard Span.
Striding in, Denard Span. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Teheran into his motion. 1-0 on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ender Inciarte.
Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. This one's flared toward left center. Crawford ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Ready for another chance? Brandon Phillips 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in for his second at bat. Freddie Freeman hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1. One and one. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 2 out, nobody on. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Joe Panik. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Garcia has it. A quick out number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Williamson.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Hard hit ball to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, pitcher Madison Bumgarner.
Standing in, Madison Bumgarner. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Tehran has his target. Here it is on 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Matt Kemp.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for
Hey,
Atlanta.
every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that?
GARCIA.
1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Adonis Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And he lays off for ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. Settling in now, Nick Markakis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Posey waits on it, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is low, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Kemp moves over. One down.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit on the ground but foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick. Dansby Swanson is the first to bat in the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground but foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Kurt Suzuki.
This one for Crawford is short. Reined in on to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio Teheran.
Now in the box, Julio Teheran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
That fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 2.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Giants down in order. They trail in this one. Corey Guerin takes over to start
now
the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62, Corey Guerin.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Ender Inciarte.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Pence is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Now, this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Matt, this is an 8-pitch at bat. Look at these pitches right here. Fouls them off. He's staying with them, but he's in a great rhythm as he's seeing all these pitches. Finally, he gets the pitch he wants and whack, base hit. Great job.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A throw behind the runner at second. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a flare out to left center. Crawford into shallow left, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading up for the Giants, second baseman, Joe Panik.
First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. Throw in time at first for out number 2. KELBY Tomlinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 37, KELBY Tomlinson.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Eduardo Nunez would be next. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and the inning is over. 1 left for back here in San Francisco. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Adonis Garcia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Nunez is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now here it comes. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded by Panic. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Leading off for the Giants,
Hunter Pence is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Soft liner to the left side, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
the first baseman, number 9.
Ready once again, Brandon Belt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's taken for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball is right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is digging in once again. Kurt Suzuki. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at bat. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. softly hit out to short. And one gone. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Into the windup and the pitch. Julio Teheran stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So with 1 gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. Ender Inciarte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So Brandon Phillips will bat next with 2 away.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Standing in now, Brandon Phillips lays off 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
1-1. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Ready now, Buster Posey. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
Hit to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. In time.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard.
Now at the plate, Denard Span. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Kemp. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Here's Joe Panik, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one. Back now in Northern California's Bay Area. We're set to continue the 9th inning in this one. So striding forward now, Brandon Phillips. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ready on 1 and 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pitch on the way. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. His prior history versus this arm, hitless in 3 at-bats. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 1 out, nobody on. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. In tight with the slider, 2 and 2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2.
The batter, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 3. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. The 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Well, what an outing. I mean, 100 pitches are into the 9th inning. I know he hasn't gotten out yet, but it really looks good. What a strong outing for him.
Now the 1 and 2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings, and weakly hit balls in this one.
Nick Hundley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Nick Hundley.
In there, strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Number 8.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. The 0-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Swing and a liner.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jonathan Papelbon takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
58. Jonathan Papelbon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2, and now the Giants are down to their final strike.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Julio Teheran earns win number 7 on the season as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only the 1 hit. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Julio Teheran. His record is now 7-3. The save to Jonathan Papelbon, his 12th. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. He is now 7-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes.